Sure, Rip Wheeler's a handsome man. He's strong and rugged and good to his fiancée Beth Dutton, but some fans of Yellowstone look at Rip like their husbands and boyfriends look at a country breakfast. They just want to sop him up with a biscuit. Why are women so drawn to the character of Rip? I'm Billy Dukes, and if there's one man who knows, it's the man who plays him, actor Cole Hauser. This video contains no spoilers, so if you've not yet caught up on seasons 1 to 4, you're safe to continue. And if you have and you want to talk about it, tap subscribe and hit the notifications bell, because some of the best Yellowstone conversation happens in the comments of videos like this on Taste of Country and during the new Dutton Rules podcast. Links to that show can be found in the description section. As season 4 began, Cole, sat down to talk to our own Sterling Whitaker about his character's motivations and why chicks dig him. The thing you'll notice first is how he and Rip are similar. This isn't the case with everyone on the show, and I'm going to show you how in just a moment, but take a listen to what he told people who asked him who lived and who died after season 3's explosive finale.
But I've been asked, here and there, does Beth die? Does John die? And does, Casey die? And I say, shit, I don't know. And they look at me like, you're full of shit. I'm like, yeah, okay.
That's pretty much what Rip would say, except he'd probably make sure to use your first name at least one time. Rip wouldn't answer this next question, but Cole sure did. Which of his characteristics makes him so dang attractive to women?
There's a lot of them. I would say, loyalty, honor, love. Those three alone, I think, most women are looking for in a relationship with a man. I think, the kind of passion that he has for Beth and the way that he loves her, which is unequivocal. I think, the way that he expresses his emotion, the friendship that he is, expressed, the loyalty to the family. There's just, I think all of those things, I don't think just women either. I think it's men as well. I think that the response I've gotten both sides for this character has been pretty wild.
Thumbs up this video if you love Rip for whatever reason. I mentioned earlier that certain characters are much different from the actors who play them, and you might have figured out that I meant Beth, played by Kelly Reilly. We talked to her as well. In fact, that interview is available as part of the new Dutton Rules podcast that I mentioned earlier, but just to show you what I mean, here's Kelly on if Beth and Rip are suited to be good parents to Carter, the new kid on the Yellowstone Ranch. I'll remind you now to subscribe and say thanks for watching as I let Kelly finish. Take special note of her voice, the softness of her demeanor, and the less self-assured word choice. It's all part of the reason why I think she's the best actor on this show. But what do you think? Hit me up in the comments section below and we'll talk about it.
But I think Beth and Rip would make great parents. I think they would, there's so many different aspects of all of us. And the fact that Taylor really plays with her softness and her violence and her aggression, her toughness. She's the toughest character I've ever seen on in a film or TV. And there are so many different colors to her that I get to sort of turn the sort of volume up or down, depending on what the scene is. And so Carter is another opportunity to see if she can open her heart to that or not. And you see in this season what she's struggling with, because it's all about the internal struggle, for me, as far as playing her, what demons she's fighting in herself to make her behave the way she does and make the decisions she makes. She's a fighter. That's how she knows. She's a killer. She destroys things for a living. So to see her love something, and you see her love Rip, and you see her love her father, and her love is such devotional. It's so intense and powerful. The same way her vengeance is. So her capacity for love and her capacity to mother from that place would be an extraordinary thing to see. Whether we're not going to get it wrapped up nicely, though. It will probably take a little bit of there's some bends in the road with that.